90s, hailing from the late 90s, 1997, I do believe. I got given these. In fact, these were the first Vorwerk repair that I ever did, and now, sadly, many years later, the lady doesn't want them anymore. They don't work very well. She wants to upgrade. And yeah, asked me if I wanted them to save her taking them to the tip. So I know they used to work, and I've repaired one of these heads before, but time has marched on. Things have gotten faded and tatty, and who knows what works and what doesn't. So, crikey, for the second time in as many months, let's have another look at a pile of Vorwerk stuff and see what we've got. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? Yes, these are a Vorwerk. If we take this off, which handily falls off, brush the ratings plate off. There we go. Look, Vorwerk VK120's from, oh sorry, 87, not 97. Ooh, week 41, 1987. It's probably as old as me, because I'm from 87. I was looking at here. Oh yeah, look, 87. Oh, wow, there you go, the late 80s. Not even mid-90s. I must have mistaken the 8 for a 9. So yeah, bless them. They have seen some use, just like myself. And the bags are not in their first, second, third, fourth or fifth flush of use. Look how faded that is. I mean, oh, blimey, it's so bad. And you can change the cloth. You can buy new cloths and put them onto the frame, and on it goes. I don't know, it's worth it though. We have an bag. Ooh, this is quite a reasonably full bag, but I think it's, in fact no, that's because obviously we know that one bag is worse, and I have a sneaking suspicion that there's only going to be one vacuum worth keeping out of all of these. She did drop off a couple more of those, these horrible pattern bags, just like this one here. So you know, because this is the non-completely ripped bag, oh no wait, that's wrong, isn't it? We will fit it with a nice new bag, because I'm fairly sure these do run, and hopefully we can just fit this bag to both machines. Oh my goodness, so that clicks on there like so. Well, I can't remember which way round it goes in the bag now. I didn't pay any attention when we took it out. Not that way around. Ah, it is handy. It's been a while since I've had a Vorwerk this old, and again in Vorwerk terms this isn't that old, being from the late 80s. So there we go, we have a brand new bag ready to fit at some point in the future. We'll continue with this one, which, if I just take the handle off, does need a new handle. Sadly it has a repair to the cable grommet, and you cannot change that separately, and it's already got a British made look. British made what? Don't know. Oh, Merit Link. Look, there you go. British made Merit Link. That's probably the most exciting bit of this whole pile, to be honest. We are going to take off this, which is actually an tool. It is the optional shoulder strap and carry handle, which has done what they all do and split right down there. And if we, oh yes, look, ooh, gosh, if we take this out, then we can see a carry strap that has not been used for some time. So hey, that's something, isn't it? Although again, this is now, oh gosh, yes, look, that's just gone, folks. I'm not even going to bother gluing it up, because I tried before. Vorwerk plastic does not glue very nicely. And then yeah, we had the main power plant, which I can see the fan down there. Looks like it has something living on it. So we're going to ignore that for now and move on, really, because what I think we should do is take the handle off of this one. Oh, which has some string on it. Why does it have some string on it? I don't want the string on it. Oh, my idea was we can make sort of one nice one and one nasty one out of the two. And this one has a very nice cable exit grommet, and I don't actually think that is the original plug. It looks far too modern for the late 80s, and I'm sure, although I cannot focus, that date stamp says otherwise as well. But in the world of Vorwerk, that is fine. And I'm going to take that, which will pop the handle in here, which will put this nice new bag onto this power unit and not have it snap into place. Oh my goodness. There we go. And yeah, we now have a nice power unit with a fresh bag ready to go. What the heck is going on with this one then? Well, it does also have a bag and the remains of an air freshener. This is a very full bag indeed, but we are going to leave that in there because yeah, this bag has seen the most amount of use. I mean, yeah, you know, we can clean it from the inside though. That's ever so handy, isn't it? Yeah, this is just sort of as bad as that one really, and falling to bits pretty much the same way. It's just gone, yeah, and oh dear, that is a sad fact of what they do. This one is from 1990, look, 0590 120-3. Oh, I didn't realise we were going down to such finite details as dashes. Oh yes, this is a -3 as well, so who knows? Comment down below, what does a -1 and a -2 look like, and how many dashes did they go up to? And yeah, this power head, power plant, whatever you call them in fancy terms, seems okay. Now realising that was that bit of string for any particular reason. And yes, this one is broken. There is no clip here, so that is a bit of a shame. And we might have to, in fact, ow, bit me. I've still got the piece of string here, so we might have to pop that over when we come time to turn these on to see if they even work. Right, we have an ET340. This is the 1987 one, and well, I know it's worked sooner than 1987 because I've used it, so I'm not quite sure what's so disgusting about this. But yeah, those brushes have certainly seen some action. I wonder if they're even working. I don't know, maybe that's the problem. Maybe they just don't work. Maybe the bag is just so full that they refuse. I think we'll leave that there and see what happens. Here is another ET340. This one must be the... You know, this one is from 1996. This is the one that I must have read. Look, 9.6 or 8.6. That's definitely a 9, isn't it? So this probably isn't an original head, and again, it just looks a bit different as well. That is a nice original head with the original green. This, I don't know, it's just from a later generation, I think. Yeah, look, it's even got a dial thing there. Suction control, whereas this doesn't. And oh, if we can... Oh, we can't. Oh, why can't we take the brush rollers out? That's interesting. Well, you know what, we'll leave them in there. It spins really well. I think it's going to be fine. What we're going to do now is we'll pop the 8, in fact, are these numbers? I think these are the numbers matching ones. So we'll pop these together, like so. Put that over there, and we shall see how well this random Vorwerk works. Oh, they don't have any swell in them. We're plugged in, live and ready to go. Let's see what works and what doesn't. The vacuum part works fine. Oh yeah. Nice bit of airflow there, although it does stink. This brush roll, however, is not turning. I pushed the reset button. Works fine now. wow, that works fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. That is, and I have always said I do much prefer this generation of Vorwerk. They are just really nice to use. They're quiet. They groom fairly well, although this one isn't doing fantastically excellent. But I do have a soft spot. My own one is still up in the loft at some point, and it should come down, and we should play with it some more. So the one works really, really well. Let's see what goes on when we try this second one. I've strung this second one back together with the string, and well, let's see. One's fine. Rush shoulders again. Not turning. Oh. Pressing the reset button on this one hasn't fixed it, folks. That must be properly broken. Oh well, let's take the working one off of here, put it onto here, push this back down. Oh, that hasn't worked at all. Oh dear. We'll hold it on. Yeah. Yeah, oh bless it, yeah, I don't quite know why the other head's not working, and there's a big portion of me not really caring. It's probably going to be electrical because it all spins fine, and I know that on one of these I had to put the wires back together, so who knows which one it was. The fact that it matches is quite good indeed. One thing I do want to do though, which I have just remembered, is actually swap round these top handles if they're going to be really, really anal about this. Because look, one of them is broken and one of them isn't. So the one that isn't, there we go, that is now very nice indeed. And who knows, should we do something with it? You know, comment down below if I should see how much it would cost to get all the tools for it and a new outer bag, and you know, give it a nice old refurb and do something with it. The other one, I don't know really, it's probably just going to be offered for spares because I don't need either of these. I certainly don't want to have to do two as a project, but you know, we cannot deny that we have got one very nice working, if not a little bit tatty, nearly 36-year-old vacuum cleaner working quite well. This one, well, we have some spares, everything runs. Somebody might want it, but yeah, again, by the time I bought whatever thing is this bit I need to buy for it, and then a bag, and then there's this, and then there's whatever the heck is wrong with the head, there's just no point at all. So yeah, I think that will do. So what do you think? Have you ever had a Vorwerk this old before? Or even for some of you, have you ever had a Vorwerk this new before? What do you think of it? But even though I do quite like these, times have moved on just a little bit. Because old Vorwerk, bless them, they do get their money's worth out of their designs. These went for ages. They got facelifted into the 122, possibly 123, who knows. And then one before this, and then this one came along, and I think they did one after it as well. And yeah, it's louder. This is the problem now. We get down to the semantics because these are better on paper and physically in pretty much every way. They stand up by themselves. I'm having to lean those two against the sofa. They have, well, they're clean fan. These are dirty fan. These are better, and that head is lovely, but they're loud. They are still clunky. They burn themselves out with annoying regularity. As you know, we were very lucky to get two working motors in this for sure. And then yeah, this design went on and on and on as well. Then the 140 came out, which looks very similar to this 150, except in the Vorwerk green. And I think the floor head is pretty much unchanged. They did nothing to the floor head at all, to my knowledge so far, having not taken apart this EV370. But this is just so nice to use. I mean, it's on number 1 at the minute, and it's the brush roll is just better. Moves the carpet nice. You can put it on number 3 and barely be able to move it, and it's still quite quiet. It's a bit of a weird thing, because personally I think that these are really nice to use. Pushing one of these around is like pushing your favourite Hoover Junior. It'll get the job done. I think you can get microfiber bags for it, but it is difficult. You know, it's quite nice. It is enjoyable. Then you get these, which clean okay, work fine, but you know, just a bit clunky. I mean, on both of these are all worn. This should hinge and sort of flop down like so, which it tries to do, but it's just worn. Bless it. This era doesn't age well, and yeah, the motors burn themselves out for fun, as we know. Then they seem to nail it again with the 150, and it's been quite nice having such a wide variety of them on show to look at. So, 2 more Vorwerks at the time of filming this. These are still, I'm still waiting for the replacement wheel for this one. Then I need to go up in the loft and get my actual one down, because that's where all the spare bags and I'm hoping a spare filter is. And then we can at least finish these off. And I do actually have this one in mind once the wheel comes as a replacement for these 2. For the nice old lady, because it has its soft pedal, that one doesn't, so it will work fine. Yeah, I think I'm then going to sell absolutely all of them and just keep this, because this is flipping beautiful, and I'm very pleased with it for 40 quid. It's a fantastic vacuum cleaner for £40. So yeah, there we go, really, more unwanted Vorwerk shenanigans, but hey ho, we use what we are given. What is your favourite out of all of these? I would have said the 120, but I don't know now. I'm having my mind changed a little bit. But comment down below on what do you think. And until the next time, I am probably this Vorwerk 120 for the 1987. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.